guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is the general reading for all of the signs for the month of December 2020. I must apologize. I know that I did not come out with the November readings, but unfortunately I was sick for about 2 weeks straight, and that just really put me behind on everything. And when I was sort of thinking about putting out the November readings, it was already the end of the month. So I just thought it was best to start off with December, and then I will be working on, over the next week or so, I'll be working on the 2021 yearly readings for all of the signs, so be looking out for those as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested in doing that, all of the information information can be found in the description box below this video. Also, I encourage you to follow me on TikTok if you use the app. I'm posting shorter videos on there more frequently than I do on YouTube, and I'm at Changing Phases Tarot. For the reading today, I'll be doing the 10-card Celtic Cross spread for the overall, the general monthly reading. I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, and I'll pull a couple of Oracle cards from the Soul's Journey deck and the Goddesses deck. All right, I would like to thank each and every one of you. For those of you who are new today, for my returning viewers, I really do appreciate all of your support over the year, and I hope that my messages have brought some type of help and possibly peace and, to whatever you might be going through. All right, so I'll stop for now, and I will see each of the signs in a second for the videos. Hi Pisces, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading. So as you can see, I've shuffled off camera and laid the spread to try to save a little bit of time. Okay, so let's get started. And you have an interesting spread this time. It looks like, there are a lot of great things coming in this month. Possibly, a new job offer, and one that's going to be very, quite abundant and long-lasting. But there could also be something to do with a relationship. And it's interesting because a number of the signs have had that sort of, it could go either way type of reading for this month. So there might be a little of both, or might be, one might resonate more than the other. But anyway, let's get started. So at the center of your spread, you have beautiful, the Sun. This is Major Arcana. This is number 19. Probably the most positive card in the entire deck, right? And the Sun comes out to heal, to clarify. It shines its light. It gives warmth. It provides what everybody and everything needs to grow. So it's a great card for growth. We do see the child there, so there might be something to do with either a pregnancy or a child. But it's a card of that really has to do with happiness. It's great happiness. If there's something you've been waiting for an answer on, this is the answer that you've been waiting for. It's a big yes coming in for you. And it can also be things coming to light as well, right? So things coming to light, gaining clarity about something, a situation. And then you have what's crossing it, so what could help or hinder. You have the Four of Pentacles, which, Pentacles is earth energy and has to do with our material possessions, right? It's the money that we earn. It's the things that we can buy here in the material realm. And you can see here that this person, yes, she's been able to, to work hard and to save up. She has the Four of Pentacles there. But look at how she's just so greedy with it, right? She's just holding on for dear life, just grasping, doesn't want to let any of them go. So fours in the tarot, they do speak of stability, which is, foundations. But this particular card, the Four of Pentacles, it can be, if it's sort of looking at the negative side of it, like more of the shadow energy of the Four of Pentacles, it has to do with, being too miserly. So money, and material possessions, there needs to be a flow with money, right? Money, we need to obviously work hard to earn money. We live in a very, materialistic world, as much as we would like to, try to lead sort of simple lives, we need money to live, to pay for things like our rent, our car, to pay for food. And so that money needs to flow. It needs to come in. We need to use it for those things, try to save a bit if we can. And then, it goes out and then it comes back in again. Same thing. We use it, right? We give thanks for that money. But then it needs to go. When we try to hold on to it too much, money becomes stagnant, right? The energy surrounding it is stagnant. And if it's stagnant, then it neither comes in nor goes out. And so we don't want that. We want this healthy flow. So, what's hindering possibly the Sun card, this very beautiful energy of the Sun card, could have to do with finances and worry about, wanting to hold on too tightly to what you have. Now, in the deep past, we have the Knight of Swords. So it could be a person, right? When we have court cards show up in the reading, and I was just looking over the spread. This is the only court card that we have. But court cards can be people, right? Coming in, people surrounding us, people playing an important role in our life at this time. This would typically be more of a middle-aged air sign individual, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And, knights, they go off on quests, they bring back offerings, they bring back news about something, but more than that, it's, it's an offer. So this could be an offer or news coming in, because swords, it's the suit of the mind. It has to do with, thoughts. It's also communication, how we get those thoughts across. So something coming in quite quickly, news about something possibly. If not, this could be just, somebody that you're dealing with who's coming in with possibly some news about something. And in the recent past, what it's led to is this wonderful Ten of Cups. Tens in the Tarot are endings, right? They're a cycle concluding in order to give way to a new one, right? After the 10, it would go back around to the Ace again. So back to the Ace of Cups, which is the Holy Grail. It's that beautiful new relationship or new offer, or, it's the Holy Grail of whatever it is that you're looking for. It's obviously going to be different for everybody. But you can see here, again, there's a child on the card. This is, what began with the Ace of Cups and then blossomed to the Two of Cups, the couple. It's now turned into, a family. They have this beautiful family. There's a lot of happiness and fulfillment. And, it's just the ultimate in sort of happily ever after, right? It's that type of energy with this Ten of Cups, because Cups deals with it's water energy, and so it has to do with our feelings and emotions and relationships, right? And I just noticed, I said the Two of Cups. You actually, I know I'm jumping around here, but you actually appear as the Two of Cups. So you have that couple here. Anyway, we'll get to that. So crowning you, a message from your higher self. You have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is, more earth energy. Focus on the material possessions and the money that you earn. But this is a very self-reliant energy. This woman, look how beautiful she is, and she's in this very opulent garden, right? She's leading her best type of life, the type of life that she's always wanted for herself, and she's worked hard for that. So she's worked hard, she's made the money, right? You can see all the coins surrounding her there, and she doesn't need anybody, right? She makes the money that she needs for herself. So it's a very self-reliant, self-sufficient type of energy. This could be you. That's your focus, right? You're wanting to get to that position. This could be either working for a company, getting that promotion, moving up within the organization, or going into business on your own, right? Being self-reliant, working for yourself. This could be, and maybe with the Four of Pentacles, there's been this, concern over finances and trying to hold on to your money because you're trying to start up your own business. Now, what you have coming up in the near future is the Tower. So another major arcana. This is number 16. And the Tower is very much about change. This is sudden change coming in, right, very rapidly. And but it comes in to change things, usually for the best. And somebody else, one of the other signs, got the Tower. And the example that I gave with it is that, many of us are, or you might be, right, giving the example, you might be in a dead-end job. It's that type of job that you go in the morning, you're only there because you want the paycheck at the end of the day, you need the money to pay your bills, right? But you're not happy. But you'll probably keep doing it because it is a job, and right now jobs are quite hard to come by. But if you went in, if you were to go into your job tomorrow and they all of a sudden laid you off, yes, it would be a huge shock, right? It would shake you to your core. But if they hadn't have done that, would you have taken the initiative? Would you have given in your notice to leave? No. So, by getting this sudden chance to, to leave that place, you're now free to work for yourself, to open up your own business. So it's that type of energy. Yes, it does come in and it, it knocks down, look at the Tower here. So it knocks that structure down to the ground, but probably because the foundation wasn't that strong to begin with. So sudden change coming in, very unexpected, but not necessarily bad, right? It's just a huge change coming into your life. I showed you appear as the Two of Cups. This is the soulmate card. You can see the two people there. It's that very deep soul connection with another person. It's seeing yourself in the other person, right? It's finding your equal. It's both of you bring, certain things, like different things to the relationship, but coming together, you end up complementing and completing each other. So it's that, sort of mirror reflection, but both coming together for the good of the two of you. And this is how you're appearing in your reading. So you might be dealing with a water sign. We had that over here as well. And I mentioned the, where was I showing you with the sun, yeah. But no, the 10 of Cups, water energy. So you might be dealing with a water sign. Again, it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's interesting because what's around you, right, in your environment, or how others are viewing you, you have the 5 of Cups. And so there's something here to do with things that haven't worked out in the past. You can see that the girl, she's so focused on the 3 cups that have spilled out there. She's not even paying attention to the 2 of Cups that are right around her. And you have the 2 of Cups there. So there's something like a missed opportunity, or don't miss out on something that's coming in for you, because, it's right there. And it could be this new relationship, right? 2 of Cups can be sometimes as well like a partnership, so partnering up with somebody else, because soulmates don't always have to be romantic in nature, right? Soulmates, throughout our lifetime, we can have many types of soulmates. They can come in as friends, they can come in as colleagues, right? Co-workers. But it's that deep understanding, right? It's that getting each other. So there's something to do with not missing out on that relationship or possibly opportunity. In your hopes and fears, you have the moon, so another major arcana. So you have the sun and the moon. And it's interesting because the moon, this is number 18, the moon, unlike the sun, it does shine its light, right? But the moon always casts a shadow. So we usually think of the moon as being linked with hidden things, right? So things coming to light, or also messages coming through at nighttime. So while you're asleep, in your dreams, it might be a good time to keep a dream journal. When you wake up in the morning, just jot down, whatever those first thoughts that you can remember about the dream, jot them down. They might not make sense right then and there, but as you go through the month, they might start to make sense. Also, the moon is to do with our intuition, because the moon doesn't clarify or give the clarity that the sun does. We're asked to really tap into our intuition, listen to, if we're dealing with a situation, or, if there's something that you're unsure about or need to make a decision, tap into your intuition, listen to that inner voice, right? You can trust in it. And this is really with the hopes and fears, you might be fearing something coming to light, but it is really positive. the moon card. I mean, there's just because something's coming to light or something hidden coming to light doesn't necessarily mean it's negative, right? And as you head out of the month, you have a new beginning. You have the beautiful Ace of Pentacles. So this can be, like I was mentioning with the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, this can be a new job offer coming in. It can also be a lump sum of money, like a windfall. This can be an inheritance, winning the lottery. But it can also be, just a new job starting up. And it's one that has staying power. If this is more to do with a relationship, Ace of Pentacles is a new relationship, but it's one that's long lasting, right? It's one that's going to stand the test of time. It's not just going to start up and burn out quickly like, say, the Ace of Wands or, the Ace of Swords. And as your overall energy, I just said the Ace of Swords and it's right here. So you have the Ace of Swords, but the Hangman is your overall energy. So major arcana number 12, and this has to do with seeing things from a different perspective, right? So there might be a delay as well with the Hangman. Sometimes when the Hangman comes out, there's divine timing at play, right? There might be something to do with, just looking back here. Yeah, it's something to do with timing, but then there's clarity coming in. So whatever there was also with the moon, unsure about, things not being very clear, you have clarity coming in. And it's interesting as well, this one immediately below it, the Two of Wands, this is about making that decision, heading down a new path. This is a very you're in control type of energy, okay? So yeah, it's very sort of back and forth. And I got this with, again, another sign, if it wasn't one, at least one, but maybe two other signs where it was like this, back and forth type of energy coming from the spread. Now, the two oracle cards that came out, one is from the Soul's Journey deck, Indecision, and it's called, it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life, which is interesting because we were just talking about intuition with the moon card. And we have this deep red and then purple as the main color on the card. And this card, if I see what the full meaning is, it says your soul is spirit manifest in this physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinitive wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants the best for you, and by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. You were not born to listen to fear, you were taught to listen to it. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. That's just what was here, right? Look, he's like at the crossroads. The Two of Wands is the crossroads card, fork in the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signpost will always be obvious. And that's so interesting because we're just saying, listen to your intuition there. We have the, when you're at a crossroads, and we have the crossroads card. So yeah, definitely intuition is a big thing for you to focus on and listen to this month. Okay, and the other card that came out from the Goddesses deck is, let me hold it up so you can see. And actually, this looks kind of like what he's riding in on, right? Looks very almost identical, the two images. So this is actually Medusa, and it says, when Medusa was slain, the winged horse Pegasus sprang from her blood. The Greeks portrayed Medusa as a horrifying gorgon, an ugly woman with snakes for hair. Anyone who looked at her face was turned to stone. Yet her name has the same root as medicine and measure, and derives from a Greek word meaning to protect, to rule over. Medusa is a moon goddess. We have the moon here, right? Moon goddess. Where am I? I just lost my place, sorry. The triple-headed great goddess in her death aspect. She's associated with blood. In many mythologies, the source of life. Medusa is serpent energy, enlivening, terrifying, impersonal. Somehow Medusa, a symbol of growth and generation that dies so that from death may come life, became a symbol of fear, for to look directly upon the divine is to face a terrifying reality. Pegasus is instinct, wisdom, imagination, life force, and intuitive understanding. Okay, once again, intuition coming in here. So, yeah, I don't know how many more messages you need to listen to your intuition than what you got in your spread right now. So, definitely pay attention to that. Don't worry, don't be afraid of any changes that come in. Ultimately, these changes are for your good, right? And you do have a lot of very positive energy as far as new things coming in, new job offers, new ways for you to make money, possibly a new relationship coming in as you head into the new year. So I do hope that these messages have helped you, Pisces. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month. Bye for now.